Waiting patiently for my stream to show up. I've been working on the lag all night, guys, for those who are returning subscribers. If you're not, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that you are, notified anytime that I'm live. But yeah, I've been working on the lag all night. And this is the best I have right now. So any of you streamers out there, comment down below some tips for your girl so we can improve the quality for you guys and make this a good experience for everybody. So my name is Tyrabell. I will be your channeler for tonight, your reader. And just remember that readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is telling you. So if you hear anything that does not resonate, please don't let it stick. Let it roll off of you. You really want to be confirmed in what your intuition is telling you. And yeah, so if you hear anything that does not apply, that is not applicable, that's okay. The message is not for you. Other than that, if it is resonating, please like, comment, leave an emoji. You can comment live if you're here with me live. Interact with this video in some way. That way it is pushed to a greater public and, it helps our channel. It supports our channel. I do offer readings in between piles. Tonight's kind of late, so we'll see. And yeah, let's get started. All right, so we have pile 1. We have the Vision Quest Oracle. Pile 2 is the Lunar Ethereal Visions Tarot. Pile 3 is the Thoth deck. And lastly, but never least, pile 4 is the Modern Witch Tarot. I'm going to start setting up. Make sure you jump down to the description if you're no longer live with me so you can select your pile. Let me get comfortable. Okay, I'm almost ready, pile one. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Welcome to this live. If you're no longer live, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The song that's playing for you, pile one, is Free by Salt, SAULT. You guys are probably earth signs, or you are heavily focused on your material realm right now. I'm also hearing workaholics, so you guys might be really focused on doing some heavy lifting, and if not, maybe you should be. Remember that readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is telling you, so if you hear anything that does not resonate, please discard. Also, you can select another pile. So we have this Father of Pentacles, and you chose the Vision Oracle deck. So you may look like this person. You might have tan skin, maybe long hair or full thick hair. I'm also hearing greedy behavior, so this could be you, or this could be a masculine in your life at this time. There's something foul around the way that this person goes about their work, because it's not, I'm hearing selfish, it's because it's not to support this person's passions or your passions. It's neglectful of some sort of real goal or dream or idea. This song, she keeps saying, free, don't give up for no one. So God's love is free, she keeps saying. And so I think Spirit is asking this Father of Earth, if this is you or if this is someone else, to really apply themselves and to show up properly with, I'm hearing manners. So someone who's lacking in accountability in some way, not really pouring into something or a project, some sort of passion of theirs with integrity. So it's important that this Father of Earth show up magnetically, I want to say, meaning that their heart is in it, or that they truly, genuinely care for what they're doing, whatever they're working on, however they create their money or build their craft. So I want to say someone's heart isn't in it, and Spirit is asking the Father of Earth, so Taurus, Capricorn, and what's the other earth sign? What's the other earth sign? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's Virgo. And this moon is actually a Capricorn moon, and there'll be another one very soon. But so if this isn't a person, this is just the energy that this full moon is bringing you. And just remember that my readings are timeless, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to hear it. And how have you been pouring into something that you care about, maybe too lackadaisically, or maybe not fully, not wholly. Maybe you're too focused on the output than the input, right? And it has something to do with this person's self-worth, right? Integrity and self-worth, BFFs, right? So we have the moon card. The moon is mother, the feminine energy, the feminine aspect. This can be our subconscious mind. This can also be our subconscious fears, limitations, scarcity mindsets. And the beauty in the moon is it's going to always take us on a very mystical, magical journey. And it's going to require that we trust in uncertainty and take the guided steps. It forces you to trust in your intuition from a place of compassion, right? That's the healthy yin energy within the moon. So I want to say your intuition is telling you to calm down regarding some sort of shifts occurring at this time. They do have to do with your fortune or your money in some way. Also, the changes are also affecting your emotions, obviously. The moon actually affects the water, changes the flow of the oceans. So that is the same thing. We're 70% water, 80% water, something crazy like that, right? So if you don't think that you're being affected by the full moon, think again. Or whatever phase the moon is in for you at the time of viewing this. So I want to say there's some sort of energy work that needs to be done, emotional healing work, mother healing work. There's, a lot of internal fears around how you feel about some certain changes occurring. Feelings. And I want to say, Spirit is saying, with those feelings, let them guide you forward instead of being fearful. Make sure you're relaxing and not taking something too seriously. And that's another thing too, especially if this is about showing up authentically, fully, wholly, applying yourself in some manner towards something you care about. It's important that you know that taking yourself too seriously can be taking yourself out of context, So I want to say redefine how you approach things and what you view as seriousness, taking it seriously, right? So we have Spirit Guide, and obviously this card is pretty telling. There's a lot of guidance around you at this time, and they're just asking that you be more optimistic about it. And the song that's playing now is 19th Floor by Joy Croaks. So she's saying, look how far we've come. And you can see that these guys are taking a journey. And she's also saying, and now I remember how I belong. Or where I belong. So I want to say you might be looking for your destination. You're looking for an end place, a stomping ground in some way. Home, I want to say. You might be traveling with more than, like, a group with more than one person. You could travel for work as well. So whatever journeys you're taking are guided. Whatever guidance is coming through is intentional. You can see this spirit guide overhead. Make sure you're playful through receiving new insights through this full moon. I want to say, if there's any fear hovering over you at this time, especially regarding whatever projects you may be neglecting, or this father of earth has been neglecting, there's a lot of energy harvesting happening. So the song that's playing now is Peace by Manny Wells with a Z. Manny Wells. So peace, make sure you're nurturing your emotions, your intuition. Trust the guidance. Be playful regarding what steps need to occur. Redefine what you think is taking yourself seriously, and really accept new information in from Spirit, because there's more. There's more on top of what you've already received. Let's go on to Oracle. Hopefully this is how you know that this reading is for you before we continue. If not, again, you can always select a different pile. If it is resonating, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you engage with this video. Spirit is asking at this time that you look at the big picture, and that's going to give you that calm that they're encouraging you to have at this time. Be like water and be like Spirit, I want to say. And when I said be like Spirit, I started to feel really emotional. So Spirit is fluid. That is that yin aspect. And it's important to be open to see what happens. Hello, Shaylee. What's up? And I want to say it's going to be okay, Paul 1. It's going to be okay. You might have needed to hear that. So I want to pat you on the back and say that it's going to be okay. They're saying practice inner alchemy. Practice inner alchemy. Whatever that looks like to you, it's necessary at this time. And whatever's stressing you out, it's not that serious. Whatever's causing you fear, it's not that serious. So chill out. These guides that you have around you are ascended masters. So it's important that you really follow the guidance, even if you feel silly about it, especially if you're a masculine. If you're not a masculine, maybe you're leaning a little bit too far into the masculine energy, especially regarding projects or finances, right? So we have the friendship card. This says, bring to me friendship true, sharing, laughter, and understanding too. So someone is traveling with a group of friends, or I heard bandwagon. I'm hearing to ditch the critics. So there might be like a couple jealous folks either around or near. Like people who don't support the vision. They don't see it. Bystanders. So this saying, friendship true, sharing, laughter, and understanding, like transparency. People who hold their cards out front. And I almost said cold. So if Spirit is showing you how to navigate, relationship at this time, make sure you're taking it seriously. Don't fold, they're saying. Don't fold. Navigate it bravely. So then we have practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. So when you are approaching projects or whatever guidance is in front of you, you are this, if you're listening for a Father of Earth, because I feel like some cross-watcher energy. Some of you are listening for other people. With this practice compassion, there's a child on this card, and he's talking to a bird. So there's a lot of innocence here. Good morning. It is morning. It's nearing morning, isn't it? Good morning. So yes, practice compassion, see things from a different perspective. Make sure you are leaning into more innocence at this time. Actually, they're saying regularly. Regularly lean into more innocence. It's necessary. It's a necessary requirement so that you can approach your work with that strength, that dignity, that integrity. And Spirit is saying bonus points if you follow our instructions. So if you're having dreams, you're getting synchronicities, make sure you're following up. And I want to say do it happily. Do whatever Spirit's asking you to do at this time happily, because it's allowing your inner child, your innocence, to be affirmed, gratified, It sounds silly, but it's real. That's all I have for you, pal 1. Let's get one more. Okay, again, so this card says 11:11, there are no coincidences. Everything is happening for a reason. So take your spiritual work seriously. Somebody's not taking themselves seriously. I keep hearing gratified. Like someone was doing the bare minimum towards something Spirit is asking them to pour more time and energy into because they didn't feel worthy. So I'm getting a couple more cards just because I wasn't really ready to leave this yet. And I pulled the empty room and the healer. The empty room and the healer. How do I hold these? Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's some healing work occurring within this time of reflection and also within your own dream state. So make sure you're embodying the healer. I'm hearing sexual healing. Someone is experiencing sexual healing. With this, what just happened? Oh, hello. Somebody cash apps. Comment if that was you. So we have the empty room. I want to say there's some sort of I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling like two different things, and it could be both. Somebody's feeling abandonment wounds, abandonment issues, and the other is like feeling a void, just simply a void, an emptiness within their life. And Spirit is asking that you fill this space with good things and pretty things, even if it is an abandonment wound, right? It's like, okay, cool. Make sure you leave Hidea, right? Diaspora. Make sure you leave your question in the chat, and I'll get to you right after this this reading. So make sure you fill this void with things that make you happy. So if this is, relationships, if this is career, Spirit is trying to guide you to make your space beautify. This could even be a home project with the empty space, and it could be an internal project as well. Okay, so you are the healer. Make sure you're watering your seeds at this time, your projects. All right, we're going to clear this energy, pile 1. And before we go, think of any question on your mind. I'm going to roll this dice to get you a yes or no answer. Pause the video if you need more time. Your answer is to wait, and it landed on the empty room. So you may be leaving a circumstance also, and or something may be leaving at this time. So that is something to consider to the question that you asked. Thank you for being here, Pot 1. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And I shall see you in another video. Especially if this resonated, make sure you comment down below. Comment down below the snake emoji, because I think the healer has a snake on it. Yes, the healer card has a snake on it. Thank you, Vision Quest deck. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Hidea says, will the person I'm dating offer me commitment next month? Okay. What is their sign? If you have their zodiac sign. Sorry, my video is also a little laggy, so as you write, I'll probably be a little bit behind. Are they an air sign? Oh, it's Capricorn. 1. So are they like in tech or something? Like, what does this person do for work? I feel like it's something having to do with the mind. Like, they're a very logical person, this person. Security. Okay. So from what I see, we have the son of air clarified by the endurance card. This person is heavily focused on their ambitions right now. So I'm going to say no, not next month. Why? This person is trying to get their bread up. And to be honest, they are going to get their bread up. So right now they're in a grind mode and they're trying to be strong about it. So they might be like a little like logical, less emotional, with the endurance card too, like maybe a little bit more defensive, maybe not towards you, but like in life, just a little bit more defensive, because there's a paycheck that they're really focused on. And honestly, I don't know if they have endeavors outside of work, but they might be pursuing other forms of income. I would say, hold on before I. Okay, so will they offer you it next month? No. Will they offer you it in the future? I would say potentially, and the odds are very high. Yes. Because we have this clarity card. So this person is trying to move on into better as soon as their finances are better. I think that how I'm seeing this is like they want to become this emperor. So like I said, they might have endeavors that they dabble in outside of work to improve their financial standing, and it would require them to be like an entrepreneur or independent. So they might receive more clarity around this in future, days, weeks, months. So this person might be going through changes and they might intuitively feel that. I think also the relationship to you might bring them more clarity around becoming this type of person that could be. So the grandfather is also like the husband to the grandmother, right? So this is something they see down the line. You could be an influence to that. But right now, another card that we have is the father of air. So we have the son of air and the father of air. This could be this person's father. It could be. I wasn't reading it that way, but if they have a tricky relationship with their father, that's something that's bringing them a lot of clarity at this time. If it's not them, I think that this could be your person still. Like, there's just a lot of air energy. So this person's very logical, which I guess Capricorns tend to be, right? Very practical. And I want to say, what's your sign, Hidea? So whoever this father of air is, Aquarius. Okay, this might be you. This is an Aquarian card. This person might question whether you would be a player to them. This person might question whether they're intimidated. They're actually kind of intimidated by you. I think that you, like, is somebody gonna match my freak? Like, you kind of match their air, you know? So, but you're kind of doing it a little better than they are. So, they might be intimidated by you a little bit. They might think that you would, be a player towards them. So this is something that they question, but I think that they would realize very soon that it's just their own intimidation of maybe your masculine energy. But I think God guides, Spirit is saying to expect a positive outcome. In the moment, there's nothing you can do, is just be detached. But I think that you have really good karma on your side. So this person needs to see you a little bit more clear. I think they're inspired by you. I think they're a little bit intimidated by you. Could they be a good potential partner? I think yes. Will they give you the commitment next month? Probably not. Could they give it to you in the future? I think so. Yeah. So that's the answer that I have for you. I think that it would take them a while to feel like the emperor, So I wouldn't wait. That's what I'm seeing. I hope that this answered your question. And I would say too, if you guys are physical already, this person really enjoys the physical aspect. If you're not, they're really anticipating the physical aspect. But right now, this person's contemplating their money and not necessarily feeling all that confident about it or their security. Ma'am. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to move on to pile 2. I hope that helped, Hidea. No, thank you. Thank you for donating and thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, we're going to move on to pile 2. And excuse Miss Bast. She's giving herself a bath. And she's named after Bastet, the Egyptian goddess. What am I saying? What am I even saying anymore? Okay, refocusing. This song has been a synchronicity. It's called Crybaby by Tamar. In the beginning is a voicemail of her dad. I'm gonna run it back.
Tamar, how you doing? But the reason I'm not calling you, it is because you're not strong enough when you're talking to me and then you try to cry when you go on. How do you think that make me feel? Okay? So, be strong and then I will talk to you every day. But if you be weak, you won't hear from me. Ciao. Bad.
I think that is so sweet. It literally makes me want to cry. If you be weak, you won't hear from me. Okay. It's taking me a second. Yeah. It is harsh and it is sweet. I think you can tell that he means well, but he had to lay that boundary, you know? I don't know. I don't know whether it's sad or sweet. I think it's both. All right, we have a visitor. All right, Bassy, you gotta be calm, okay? Okay, let's. 36. 35. Hello, pile 2. You chose the Ethereal Visions Tarot Luna version. And we're going to get into your reading. Sorry, let me flip this up because I like to read the bottom of the decks that I used. It tells me pretty much everything I need to know. In addition to what's already on the table. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video if it resonates. If not, only take what resonates. Readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is telling you, so leave what does not work. Yes, Shaylee, I agree. But I think that I'm assuming Tamar has a good support system. So I think he's saying it from a place of love, but some of us don't have that, right? Some of us don't always have that sort of support. So anyway, let's get into it. We have this 3 of Cups energy. So the 3 of Cups is unity, celebration, friendship, harmony, and sometimes creativity. And I don't know why, but these women look like they're singing together. So, take what resonates. I want to say, pile 2, you may be learning something very valuable at this time or embodying something, due to something you've recently learned, if that makes sense. Like you acquired some sort of wisdom from a circumstance and you're charging ahead in like this celebratory mode. You might have more than one person with you and supporting you. Word. I actually can agree with that, Shaylee. I agree. So whatever information, wisdom, lesson you've gained at this time is propelling you forward. And I want to say it's in a balanced way. So not that you necessarily need to hear this, because I think you are supported in some way. And they're just reminding you that whatever you're charging towards at this time, you might be taking swift, quick action with your friends even. Whatever you're pursuing at this time is going to work in your favor. Wherever you're moving towards, you might be traveling even. Whatever it is, it's working in your favor. And I think you already know this, so this is your confirmation. Yes, celebrate, make the most of it. Rarely ever do you get the 3 of Cups energy and it's like a positive. So whatever you're doing it right. So right after that, we have this 5 of Wands. I want to say whatever the lesson that you acquired had to do with some sort of toxicity or karma, drama. So maybe within this drama, maybe there's somebody I'm literally hearing, I don't really call people this, but psychopath. So you might have been dealing with some people that were really just immature and like not on your vibration. And maybe this brought up some, karmic lessons, codependency issues or toxicity just needed to be revealed to you, because we have this devil card as a clarifier. So whatever this circumstance it was very stressful, and Spirit is reminding you not to keep replaying it and venting and complaining. Literally the song that's playing now is Down Again. She's saying never coming down again. So if you had to learn from a really toxic circumstance in the recent past, it was to kind of bring up some of the shadowy things, just to reveal them. She's saying, say hi to my haters on my way out. So just don't keep venting. Make sure you listen to Down Again by Janae Aiko. She's in the midst of an ascension now, right? Drifting on a cloud. So yeah, drama. There was drama, but you learned. And you're wondering, is it going to work out in my favor? Yes, it is. You're going to be celebrating. You should already be celebrating. So we have this Four of Wands. This can be the changing of seasons. This can be union, unity. 2 cards about kind of harmony, right? Completing a cycle. So Spirit is like, with whatever balance you've regained or established, make sure you're writing things down. I'm hearing cultured. Whatever you know, whatever wisdom you've acquired is very diverse, full, ripe. Mega Ape, what's up? Jaylee said, I learned don't be a hoe. Yeah, I think it's just a rite of passage. We all learn. We learn. So yeah, make sure you're channeling things down, writing things down. You can even, if you have a public journal like Twitter in some way, make sure you're sharing things. Also beware of people that do want to harvest, mount, or drain your energy. Vampiric people, distractions. Beware of distractions, manipulation. I want to say you already are learning those really difficult lessons and putting this cycle to rest. So the way that you communicate, the way that you keep track of things, especially via writing, I don't know what other way, maybe some of you are in school, make sure you're channeling it into your work. The way that you communicate is important, and it has to do with the way you pursue things in life, right? Put that work in, put those lessons into it. Affirm that things are moving in your favor. Let's get some Oracle. If this is resonating, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, chat. We're busting tonight. We're going crazy. And for those who are viewing this after we are live, just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, engage with the content, especially if it's resonating. Hold on, we dropped 2 cards. Also, readings are not for everyone. My readings aren't for everyone. So make sure if this isn't resonating, just try a new pile. Clicking on to a new video. I have a whole list of them down below, playlist. Okay, so we have act as if your partner is here, whether you have someone in your life or not. Act as if they were with you, and act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Literally, the song that just came on is Daydreaming, and I'm thinking of you. So pile 2, you guys got a romanticized life. You got a daydream. Pretend, act as if, I want to say, especially if you have a really good friend group around you, make sure you're theorizing. What would it be like if your husband was there, your wife was there, type beat, or your partner, whatever you want to bring in. For me, it's giving it's not here yet, but it's time to act as if. So we have dream sweet, sleep deep. So just note that when you're sleeping, you're doing a lot of, I'm hearing integration, and renewal. So renewing your cells, obviously on a physical level, but, spiritually, mentally, you're renewing, you're healing from that circumstance, that stressful circumstance. Here is the healing card, and it's very green. So make sure you're eating your greens. Make sure you're physically giving your cells, your body, what it needs as well. So whatever that toxic circumstance was, it needed to play out the way that it did so that the venom could be made known within your life, within yourself, but also within others. So take it as it resonates. So we know it's heavy. We know it was dark. It needed to be revealed, right? Otherwise, it's just going to keep coinciding. Is that the right word? Like coexisting with you. You'd rather be aware than not to be aware, right? And why it's necessary for us to sometimes peer into the things that we don't want to see is so we move beyond limitation. That's the box. The box also reminds me of Saturn. So learning difficult lessons, but to ultimately be freed. Saturn is the father. And sometimes some people say it's the mother as well, but it's supposed to reveal to us, new and better layers with new and better boundaries, to improve our self-discipline. Easier said than done. And then the last card we have is the womb. So the dark space, rebirth, creativity, and also the womb can represent, if you are female, moving through your cycles. For me, with the color red, it's like probably your you're bleeding. And if not that, if you're masculine, it is about like rebirth, returning to darkness so you can, meet new versions of yourself. Thank you, Hidea. That makes me feel very happy that you like these readings. I have a little critter in my lap that is scratching at my... Hello. Okay, you're gonna go back down now. Please don't scratch at the mic and etc. Okay. Last card. So the last card is be gentle with yourself and your process. So especially if there's people involved that don't respect your process, I want to say not everybody, because you got a group around you that does, that sees the vision. But there are some that may have, leave him alone, Bass, leave him alone, he's sleeping. That are there to celebrate with you. So just be kind to yourself, be kind to everybody involved, and know that it is your process. So not everyone is supposed to understand. Pile 2. Think of a question. Pause this video if you need more time to think of any question that you feel is still unanswered. And your answer is happening now. So make sure you prioritize sleep. Okay? Prioritize sleep. You might get some answers within your sleep state. Confirmation. All right, we're going to move on to pile 3. I hope I haven't said pile 3 at any point in reference to this pile, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Pile 2, especially if this resonated. And yeah, that will help our channel out a lot. Comment down below a notebook for whatever information you're going to be journaling down regarding what you learned. And also, I want to know that you have a plan to incorporate it like the lesson into your like ongoing life, but maybe even sharing that with others. Share the lesson with other people. How are you gonna, spread the good cheer? Pile 2. Comment down below a book emoji, and then also let me know how you're gonna do it. Do you have an Instagram? Give us the handle. Do you have a TikTok? Give us the handle. All right, let's move on to pile 3. Okay, thank you, Jaylee. It's getting kind of late, so I'm getting a little tired, but I also feel kind of good, so I think I'll be fine. I know you're so curious. Can you sit down, bud? Oh, we got another one coming through. See? What was that? Oh, thank you. I think that is Hidea. Thank you. To the fear. To you, the water is crystal clear. I'll get into the fear. Hidea. Okay, Mega Ape says, resonated, thanks. I will jot down more stuff as time goes on, and we'll be making social media expanding more. Yes. And Hidea, I unfortunately have already set this spread out for pile 3, but I will get to your reading. I hope that it doesn't take too long. If it takes too long, just let me know here in the chat and I can message you the answer. Other than that, if you're still here once this pile is over, I will do your next reading. And thank you. Okay, so let's get into pile 3. Pile 3. Sorry, why am I stuttering? Pile 3, your song message is Crystal Clear by Haley Williams. You chose the Thoth Tarot. And pile 3, I heard your magnetic qualities set you apart. Your generosity sets you apart. I want to say too, you guys are highly sexual creatures. You have very high sexual energy, pile 3. Creative energy. So Spirit wants you to know that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if this is resonating. And let's get into it, pile 3. So we have the World. I want to say you just closed the door on a big cycle chapter in your life. So you you want to, maybe you are aware that things are improving or looking up at this time, but it's still, I think that that's the crazy thing about, especially like moving from one chapter to another is, or one reality to another is like, it sounds great, right? Sounds great, but it's way harder in real time than we admit, right? Sorry, I'm uncomfortable laughing because there's so much that you have to let go of and so many boundaries that have to be let down. You have to allow yourself to become something new. You have to release and surrender so much fear. The world can also mean the world stage. So, being way more visible by more people, needing more psychic protection, I'm hearing, entering into a new cycle. So you have to be brave because you can't really say I've done this before, or because it should be a new level. It feels like a new phase, right? Whatever this is, this change, it is requiring some sort of movement or communication. So make sure you are meditating before you take action, meditating before you travel, meditating before, taking the new opportunity. Apply it how it applies. Hello, I think it's Anna. Make sure you leave a donation if you would like a reading, and I have one more donation based reading before I get to you as well after this. So yes, so make sure that within this movement, because I feel like wherever you're moving into, it's happening fast. In hindsight, you're going to feel that it's happening fast, but in the moment it doesn't feel like that, right? So make sure you're making time to meditate. You might be moving at the speed of light, but you don't realize it because there's a lack of presence, right? Apply how it applies. So we have the fortune card. You have the universe card and the fortune card. Like, these are both cards about change, karmic shifts, cycles. And the only difference between the universe and the good fortune, or the fortune card, is like, fortune can be positive karma, while the universe is like graduating a big level to supersede the past level, right? So Spirit is trying to make you clear and aware about whatever these changes are. They are definitely tied to karma, but specifically familial karma. And remember that our family extends beyond the living. So sadly, we can't be in control over what our energetic karma is. And some believe that, we choose it before we get to the planet. So you can believe what you want. And also, whatever this karma is, though, you will be made aware, and it will allow you to make certain adjustments, or maybe you have already made said adjustments. Either way, the karma itself is positive. So we have this Queen of Swords energy, and this is why I feel like the adjustments may have already been made. The Queen of Swords is very discernful, very willing to sever herself from things if they're not serving her. So she's literally carrying a man's head in her hands. And there is like a little spiky cherub baby above her. Or is it a baby? Yeah, it kind of looks like a baby. So like her discernment is very divinely guided when she's balanced, right? When she's in her right side of her mind. Literally, the song is called Blessed by Wizkid. Nobody can deny me that I'm blessed. So making choices and discernful actions from that place. Whatever karmic, I want to say retribution, justice you might be experiencing, this could be within the next couple weeks, months. This is bringing you to some sort of new opportunity financially, having to do with your income. And the warning is like, you are discernful. So pay attention to, especially if it's a new opportunity, pay attention if it feels small in the beginning, but in the long run, it will grow. So, don't deny yourself, abundance or wealth just because initially it might seem small. So, the Ace of Pentacles is the clarifier. So it doesn't always seem big when it first arrives, right? It needs time to grow. So be discernful when it comes to new opportunities in your life. And here's the pleasure card. So we're going back to these childhood memories, childhood nostalgia, familial karma, right? There's some sort of I'm hearing don't shoot the messenger. Someone must not be taking this message very well, but don't shoot the messenger. But also, you could have been this type of person where you could have been very, even maybe emotionally open with people, and it wasn't valued. But I do feel some sort of dissatisfaction around your own sense of pleasure in this moment. And Spirit is trying to bring in new opportunities, but someone is clinging to the past karma or the past cycle just a little bit too much. This could also have to do with your childhood, clinging on to dissatisfaction from your childhood. And that's affecting your ability to experience pleasure in this moment, right? I want to say there's also new friendships coming in. So that could also be the new opportunity because, our connections can also lead us to new financial opportunities. So, make sure you're being open. Let's get some oracle. So if this is resonating, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. That way we can get the engagement up on our channel. And I can make more of these videos, Okay, so the card I just pulled is blessings, happiness, good fortune, and long life. So maybe you're questioning whether, things are going to be longevitous for you. Maybe questioning if you're actually attracting positive things into your life. Someone could actually purchase some lucky bamboo to bring some good vibes into the space. Like plants, just generally plants into your space. So we have the Justice card. By the power of 3x3, Mayat delivered justice to me. So someone doesn't believe it, but it's true. There is, in this new phase, you're going to be getting justice. I want to say it's over some karmic familial issues. And why you don't believe it is because maybe those things were really hard and it is affecting your ability to feel pleasure in this moment. So believe, 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 justice is on your side. So we have the heart of the matter. There's more going on than what meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So I did say, some of our familial wounds are from ancestors that are not even living. We might not even know their story very well. So make sure you're paying attention to your dreams. This child is dreaming and this little angel is curating a beautiful scenery. So pay attention to those small, subtle synchronicities or visions. I also want to say, don't sleep on yourself. Don't sleep on yourself. I was hearing playmaker, and the way I was thinking about it was like, I've seen movies where the main characters get stuck inside of a game or a simulation where there's a playmaker at the top. Sometimes they become the playmaker depending on what level they get. So I want to say, like, the heart of the matter is kind of remembering your power, your power within the circumstance. So I'm not saying, bringing up familial karma to say that you are hopeless. But I think that is kind of the understanding, maybe. And remember your power. I want to say, get to the heart of the matter, curate the image you would, like. And easier said than done. Be gentle with yourself. So we have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. So I was going to say, whatever this new opportunity is, it can show up in the form of relationship. So don't be so guarded that you miss out on an opportunity. Pile 3, right? You're very blessed. Be grateful. I want to say the song that was playing was grateful. You might be meeting some new people, a new friend, a new person, new romantic person. Take it as it resonates. Think of a question, any question at all. Pause the video if you need more time. Anna, no, this is pile 3. I'm doing piles right now. The answer is no for pile 3. The clarifier says, relationship harmony will manifest soon. All arguments, conflicts are being resolved. No deal. Don't do that. The song that's playing now is Heart of Life by John Mayer. You should listen to that one, pile 3. So I'm literally hearing no pain, no gain. So the difficulty you may have experienced is to be awakening. It's not an easy thing to hear, but it's the truth. So we have the underworld, the shaman. Ooh, there's a card beneath it. The shaman, the vision, and the judge. So I want to say, pile 3, you are a great judge of character. I think it's because you have a specific vision in mind. You're a very wise person. You also may have like shamanic ability. So your dream state is very important to you. Your guides are important to you. You don't see the world the way most people do. It's a gift to have that vision. But unfortunately, or fortunately, we as the community who can be those sages or shamans has to move through the ugly, the underworld, to face those fears, to face, uncertainty. But that's what makes you such a good judge of character. That's what makes you so discernful, right? Top tier. I'm hearing top tier. So, it's not easy. It's not an easy path. I hope that this was a good no. Pile 3. We're going to hop up out of this energy. Be gentle with yourself in your process, pile 3. Okay, so Hidea. Now I'm doing personal readings. Anna, is it Anna? If you would still like your reading, I'm going to do Hidea's reading first. Make sure you make a donation to my Cash App or my Venmo. If you sent it to my Venmo, please comment because I would not get that notification because I don't have that on my phone right now. Thank you, Jaylee. Thank you for being here. And I honestly agree, but sometimes I prefer the lonely path. I know it's not for everybody, but sometimes I prefer it. I don't know. It's kind of sad out here. Hideo, are you there? I don't know if she's there. My video's so lagged. I have her spread out though. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just seen it. I seen that you're here. Okay. So Hideo, will you be famous one day? Let's see. I want to say Spirit is reminding you that like whatever projects you're focused on at this time, make sure you're giving them good time and attention and energy. The song that I almost said the long haul, so be in it for the long haul. The song that's playing now is Lane by Sampa the Great. I would check that out. Word, I feel you, Chaylee. So check that one out. Lane by Sampa the Great. So be in your own lane, be in it for the long haul. So this is the wealth card, the 10 of Pentacles. For me, this is like family, legacy, and obviously like financial wealth, right? So I want to say, yes, you will have good finances for sure, for sure. There's some sort of like wish fulfillment coming through within your financial realm. And Spirit is asking that you, if you're already experiencing some sort of like financial gift or even abundance within your life, make sure you're writing about this and keeping track of your blessings, I want to say. Like I want to say gratitude lists. Also start scripting. If it's not here yet, start scripting what it looks like. Like what does a rich life look like to you? You have to script it. And this is how you're going to show up for yourself in an authentic way. So maybe even whatever you're going to be doing has to do with writing. It could, I don't know if you write at all, but it could have to do with writing. So we had the 6 of Pentacles card come out in reverse for the success card. So 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So the fact that it's the 6 of Pentacles, which is a really good card. It's obviously success, right? It's also about reciprocity. So, like receiving from others. So the fact that it's in reverse, I think that there's some sort of bad energy, bad vibes, bad deal. Something that's off kilter in regards to your money. For me, I feel like you intuitively know, you have high awareness that you will be successful and wealthy. But there's something surrounding the success that you know doesn't feel right. And if that's not here yet, this is what's to come, is like you're going to feel that you're going to be very perceptive around your money. I want to say protective, but don't be in denial. Don't be in denial about the outcome. So the outcome is income, period. So we have swiftness. This is communication. This is travel. This is balance, insight. So I think this is Spirit encouraging you to take action, to be ambitious. Again, I want to say writing. There's something to do with writing. Something to do with writing. So I want to say, make sure you enjoy whatever it is that you choose to do. Whatever you're choosing to do, will it give you a lot of profit? Yes. With the success card being in reverse, for me, that is like some sort of block around success. Would also be, for me, fame, right? But there's something involved that's not trustworthy. And your intuition would tell you that. So you have to wait. They're just saying wait. Do know that your finances are protected, though. So that's why, it's not anything to fear. But I just think that they're just saying, be confident. Be confident. Know what you know. Don't be in denial. Don't be in denial. So that's really all I'm getting. I think, will you be successful? Will you make a lot of money? Yes. I don't necessarily see any cards regarding like the public eye, and especially with this success card being in reverse. It doesn't feel like you're receiving this money in the public eye. It doesn't feel like that. You will be successful, though. Yeah, so make sure it's tied to your purpose, Hidea. Make sure it's tied to your purpose. You're be straight. There's going to be some sketchy circumstances around the money, so it's important that you protect it. It's not necessarily about the fame aspect. It's about your coin and protecting your coin, because you don't want anyone involved giving you any sort of support that is not going to be longevitous, right? So that's what I'm seeing. I hope that was helpful. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the devil card. So that's what I'm saying. Like, being careful with your finances, because you will be making a lot doing whatever it is you do. Rashari. Am I saying that right? Hello. I do offer readings, but you have to make a donation. I don't know if Anna is still here, but I can squeeze you in. If not, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my last pile. So I also do pick a card readings at this time, and if you want to just listen to the free pick a card, just go for it. Thank you, Hidea. Thank you for being here and donating to the channel, and hopefully you return. Maybe you can be one of my clients. That would be great. I am open to booking clients. So yeah, make sure you follow the path of the heart, girl. Follow your heart and what you want to do. You're gonna make enough. Plenty. So Rashari, if you're still here, I'm gonna give Anna a moment. You can make a donation. Otherwise, I'm gonna hop into pile 4. The beat within my heart. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, guys. Ugh. Oh, pile 3. We're getting into it. Good night, Hidea. Okay. Dang. 4 a.m. Yeah, it's yeah, 12 here. Please get some sleep. Thank you for being here. Bye bye. Hopefully you see this before with my lag. Okay. I'm gonna take that. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh. 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 Let's get into it, pal. It's 1:30. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we gotta get to bed. This is it. This is the last one. We're almost done. Okay, so hello, pile number 4. Your song message is New Mode Kid Cudi, one of my faves. And I'm tired. Sorry. No, let me get into it. Let me channel focus. Okay. You guys chose the Modern Witch Tarot, and you might be called to watch more than one pile. That's okay. That's okay. So I want to say pile number 4, you've experienced some sort of change and transformation, or that is the current state of your being. You are currently going through some sort of changes. I have cats with the zoomies going crazy in my apartment right now. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. Whatever you are focused on at this time, it could be money, it could be anything. Do not be too stubborn. Loosen your grip just a little bit, just a little bit. I want to say also reclaim your power. Take it as it resonates. Also remember that if this reading doesn't resonate, you can always choose a different pile, and make sure that you listen with discernment. Make sure you listen with the discernment. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're being very crazy right now. And as you can see, this person's clinging onto this pentacle really tightly, and it's also blocking their heart space. So if it's money that you're clinging to, if it's some sort of ungrounded like circumstance, it's time to just loosen up the grip, because I think Spirit is asking you to move forward with whatever whatever you've learned. And this could also have to do with relationships. Like maybe you are holding out for someone and Spirit's like, no, you're still, especially if it's a situationship, like you're still single, make the most of your singledom and do what you gotta do. So it's time to get into better alignment at this time, meaning refocusing, loosening up our grip, and releasing any stubbornness, really calling back our power, because I feel like there is something very important that you have learned or are learning, have transformed from. So embrace the change, because I think you do see the narrow path forward. So, don't be stubborn about it. It's right there. Just move forward. And so we have the Devil card. This could definitely have been a toxic commitment, a karmic lesson, some sort of trauma or toxicity. I want to say it has to do with, it could be even a work endeavor or commitment. And Spirit is reminding you that, especially if this has to do with work, that, how even this is going to sound delusional, but maybe you need to be a little bit delulu right now, Pal 4. approaching work with that mindset that like, I do this because I want to, not because I have to, you know? So I want to say revisit some of your attachment styles, making sure that you're making, sorry, these cats are hilarious. Making sure that you're making good attachments and not from a place of codependency or weakness. But I do see that you are bringing harmony to whatever this devil energy is. So it's not all bad. There's some sort of celebration that you're going to be coexisting within. So especially, let's go back to relationships. If this has to do with a relationship, it's like, I'm in this because I want to be, not because I have to be, right? So I want to say there is going to be a rebalancing, or this is what you're learning at this time. Is like, you know, this could also be someone in a, you know, commitment who's about to get married. You could be engaged. You know, don't be in denial. See the circumstances clearly, and just know that, you know, choose your independence. You don't need permission to leave a toxic situation. This might be that conversation. You don't need anyone's permission to leave a toxic situation. Just want to remind you. So I want to say that there is some sort of sneaky behavior. So this card depicts this woman running off with swords while someone is in this house here sleeping. And she's like sneaking off in the middle of the night, right? So this is secrecy, foul play. And I want to say this could be... Hold on. This could be an empress who's cheating. So someone might be cheating. Someone might be having a relationship outside of their marriage. But I also feel like, why does it feel like Spirit's not mad about it? Maybe this is something that happened already and you've transformed from it. Let me know, Balfour. Whatever the guidance is with this empress who might be hiding something. Also, okay, wait, I'm gonna wait before I disclose that. So Spirit's like, don't give up. Whatever this is, don't give up. Meaning, there is some sort of internal change that needs to occur. Don't be stubborn regarding whatever needs to happen internally within self. Allow things to change within yourself. Watch and observe how things change around you. So if things are falling apart, if there's some sort of toxic circumstance that's falling apart, if there's shady behavior, if you are moving in the shadows right now, if you're doing something sneaky, be okay with something changing and transforming at this time. Let's get the oracle so we can really dive deeper into this and see what's going on. If this is resonating, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm hearing readying yourself. Challenging yourself, Spirit is saying. So this Empress could be you, but it also could be someone else. This is such an interesting pile. I've never read something like this before. Okay. So I'm just going to keep it general. I'm not going to make judgments towards this reading. I'm not going to judge. So we have inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask to thee to bring your inspiration to me. So anytime I get this card, obviously, you can receive inspiration from the divine, within dreams or within your surroundings, your circumstances. But in this card, with the story of Isis and Osiris, they clearly were, Isis specifically was clearly inspired to, I believe she helped him, or she brought him back from the dead or something. So, drawing inspiration from your partner to almost work miracles, And I think that sometimes relationships can be like that. We can be inspired by one another to make magic in our own lives. So we have authenticity. Who I am is true, is good indeed. I am authentic in word and deed. So make sure you're prioritizing being authentic, being confident, especially if there's anything tempting you into hiding. I want to say there's triggers around, specific, specific roles within relationship. So make sure you're playing a role that's authentic to you, not one that you feel obligated to play. So really, if you want to be the empress, you want to be in your femininity, it's important that you really be authentic in that. And that is another thing too, is Isis is, read more about her story too. Her position is highly significant, just as significant as, the male counterpart, and maybe even more. So Shaylee says she found all of his body parts that had been scattered everywhere to bring him back, give him peace with a proper burial. I think the second, not the first, okay? To give him a proper burial. Yes. So she was able to make miracles, and then we're going back to death and rebirth, right? So, females, we literally give birth, right? So I think it's important that you know your value as a female, if you're a female listening, so that you don't feel like you're hiding things from yourself or hiding, right? You might have extramarital affairs. Hello? Is that what's happening? But Spirit's not mad. Spirit's not mad. Why is Spirit not mad? Okay, so we have the union of hearts here. Is this coming together with someone that you're already seeing, or is this coming together with someone outside of a relationship? Let me know. Is this reuniting with someone that maybe taught you difficult lessons? I don't know. This card says, your strength is shared when you are present for others. So, Pile 4, you're inspired by some sort of connection. Hopefully it's to push you to be more authentic. Whatever this pull is to this person or this circumstance, it defies explanation. It's beyond you. It's in Spirit's hands. So being present with others at this time is important. Spending time with whoever this is important. It may be done in secrecy in some way. So maybe there isn't a third party involved. It just may be being done in secrecy. So this says everything I need comes into my life at the right time. So if this is a person coming into your life, it's the right time. I want to say though that I don't know. Maybe you have trauma around being this entangled with someone too. That's why you're like, I can't do this publicly right now. I think you're trying to probably suss the circumstances. I don't know, Pile 4. Please let me know. Maybe you're feeling a little triggered. Your wounds are feeling a little triggered by someone. You're afraid that they might be like a bad person. Something like this. So allow things to come together or allow things to come apart. Utilize the inspiration. Remain authentic. There is some sort of pulling together of two parties. Someone might be hiding a pregnancy. I didn't want to say it, but like someone might be hiding a pregnancy. There's hidden information. This Empress is hiding something. There's something that's growing in the dark, in the in-between. So we have the Father and the One. And then we have the Empress, and she's a pregnant woman. So you guys tell me. If this resonates, comment down below a tree. A big tree card. Or a tree emoji, sorry. I have someone that is in a relationship that I hooked up with a couple years ago trying to hit me up again. It could be that. You know? Is that person a father? Are they a dad now? This could also be like father wounds. Blocking you from seeing a circumstance or a relationship clearly. So then you're hiding things from yourself. You're not seeing it clearly. I think that was it. Sorry, I went so many places. There could be so many things. So you guys have to let me know what resonates, Pile 4. And then this says creating something is better than creating nothing. What I have to say is important. There is no life without art. So again, back to the inspiration. Embrace the change, embrace the inspiration, be authentic. There is some sort of coming together with the One. Baby making. We have the Father. Somebody's going to become a father. Somebody's getting pregnant. Maybe you're going to hide the pregnancy. But just divine timing, Pile 4. I think that's what I can leave you with, since I don't fully understand this yet. Trust in divine timing. If something's being brought into your life, it's with reason. Yes, he is with his kid's mom, but says he is miserable. Okay. That would make sense to this reading. You know, I can't encourage cheating, but I can say that if you guys can be mutual friends and respectful, you know, I don't see the problem. Being present with others is okay. But he can't be a perv. He can't be a cheater. He can't do that. So he's going to have to, you know, change it up. That person would have to change. But as long as he's cool with being friends, casual, until things change, I don't see the problem. I don't think Spirit sees any problem. Okay, so let's do our question. Think of any question, anything you feel unanswered. But yeah, I don't want him to be spirit babies are so funny, aren't they? I'm still not sure if I necessarily understand how it works, but I've definitely been contacted by my spirit babies before. As my cats run rampant. Okay, think of a question, pause this video if you need more time. The answer is wait, and it landed on the Father card. So, you know, whoever you will turn into this father, if you're the empress or vice versa, if you're a father, if you want to become this father, there is some sort of maturity. You know, this person has to play their role. They would have to be a provider. You know, someone who is diligent, someone who is capable, willing, balanced, you know? So the answer is wait. And it has to do with this father. I would say wait. Give it some time. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all she wrote. Thank you, Chaylee, for being here. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for being here. And I'm going to get some sleep. I think we all need some sleep. Happy full moon. Happy summer solstice. Thank you for hanging out with me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if any of this resonated. Check out another pile if it didn't resonate. That last reading was wild. That took me on a ride. There was so much. I feel like I was reading for like 7 people in that one. It could have went so many different ways. It didn't feel like just one singular thing. Anyway, I'm just ranting now. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you, and I shall see you later. I'm trying to figure out. I think it's stopping here. Okay. Peace.